Hey everyone, welcome back. So I know a lot of you are super interested in the whole future of work thing, especially how AI is, changing the way we work with data.
Yeah.
And I think this new feature in Microsoft Excel is it's a pretty big deal.
Oh, absolutely.
It's called Insert Data from Picture. Basically, it's got us asking, is this the end of manual data entry?
Right. Like, are we finally free?
I mean, imagine never having to type numbers into a spreadsheet again.
It sounds like a dream.
So let's take a deep dive into this and see what's what.
Yeah, let's break it down.
So from what I've seen, you can just take a picture like with your Android phone of like a data table, and it could even be like a handwritten table. And Excel turns it into an editable spreadsheet.
It's amazing, isn't it? Like, what's so fascinating to me is that we're bridging that gap between something as human as handwriting and the digital world.
Right.
And it's not just about saving time, which is a huge benefit, obviously. But think about like industries like finance or healthcare. Analysts and researchers spend hours and hours and hours compiling data.
Oh my God.
And this could like really free them up to, focus on bigger picture stuff, like identifying trends or making those critical decisions.
Yeah, totally. I can see that. Like, I remember when I worked in marketing, I would just spend hours inputting survey results, and like it felt like such a waste of time.
Yeah, total time suck.
So how does the AI actually work? How does it do that?
So it uses something called optical character recognition, or OCR, and basically it's been trained on a ton of data, like, massive amounts of data, and it's learned to recognize different handwriting styles.
Wow.
And it can convert those into digital text, and the technology has really come a long way. Like it's become incredibly accurate.
That's really impressive.
Yeah.
But like, what about, what if someone has really messy handwriting, or there are errors in the original data? Can the AI catch those?
That's a great question. And you're right. It does raise some challenges. The technology isn't perfect. So like if the handwriting is like really messy or the image quality is poor, there's definitely a chance for errors.
Yeah.
Which means that human oversight is still going to be really important, especially in fields where, accuracy is absolutely critical.
So I guess it's not really about just replacing humans, right? It's more about like making their work more efficient and letting them focus on, like the more high level tasks.
Exactly. It's like giving everyone a superpowered assistant.
I like that, yeah.
And then think about the possibilities, beyond spreadsheets. Like imagine using this to analyze, handwritten notes from like doctors or researchers, or even pulling data from really complex diagrams. Like the potential applications are like vast.
It's pretty wild.
It is.
It's exciting, but also like kind of mind-blowing to think about how quickly AI is changing how we work.
It makes you wonder, right? Like, what other tasks are going to be automated in the next few years?
Yeah.
And what are the skills that, we're going to need to really thrive in this new, AI-powered world?
Yeah. It's something to think about, that's for sure.
Definitely.
So we might not be saying goodbye to data entry just yet.
Right.
But it seems pretty clear that AI is like fundamentally transforming how we work with data. It's like all about finding that balance between human expertise and AI capabilities.
Absolutely. And ultimately, like, the goal is to, use AI to make work more meaningful and impactful.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
So definitely, it's an interesting time to be alive, that's for sure. Witnessing this technological revolution firsthand. So yeah. I'm excited to see what happens next.
Me too. It's going to be interesting.
All right. Well, that's it for our deep dive today. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, everyone.